Thank you, Lord Jesus. I welcome you to part 6 of our videos, and I've been making videos to bring insight and understanding of the scriptures to you by God's Spirit, and bringing deliverances to you. All right, you know, so that your eyes of understanding can be open and enlightened to see, so that you don't get confused on anything. And if you find any confusion on anything, you can send me the DM. You can ask your questions. Okay. There are parts of the questions I don't take here, but the ones that comes from, okay, the online, I treat it strictly. Okay, I will treat it strictly. Sorry, rather. Okay, so so far so good. I have not taken any questions. Okay, so but I'm going to take them. If they come in, I will treat them as time goes on. So you can send in your questions, or you can request to want to talk to me, to ask questions. All right, maybe in a live stream or otherwise. Okay. So you are not on ground with our training, and these are things we do in our training. The separate kind of training we give in our institute. All right. Okay. So but the least we can do here to at least send out knowledge to you, we send it out. Now, this part 6, I will be finishing up on the issue of light and every other things that were created. Then in part 8, we are going to move to the creation of animals and the human beings. All right, so now I'll bring understanding to that in part 7. Okay, but we're doing part 6 now. If you are just seeing this video, it means there are other videos you've not watched. So kindly try to get them and watch them or listen to them, so that you can have understanding of where we're coming from. Okay, so I will read verses 11 and 12 then. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, and the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruits after its kind, which seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. These were made for certain causes upon the earth. All right. So if you check 12, you will understand. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after its kind, and a tree yielding fruit, which seed was in itself after its kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. So they were made for certain ordinances or to hold certain causes upon the earth. Okay, so creation of all these things, they are important. Every creation is important. Everything created is important in creation. Everything. They were created for certain purposes and certain reasons. All right. Now, let's move to verse 14. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. You see now? You can see their purposes. Okay? 15. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. You see? And it was so. Now, let's talk about the making of this light that they are talking about here now. Remember, we've once spoken about let there be light that was said and initially, all right? Okay, which was separating darkness. All right, But this particular light being spoken about here is the creation of the lights that will stay or be in the firmaments, up the firmament, in the firmament. Might not necessarily be to the extreme end of the firmament, but a certain level of the firmament, it has to be there to supply light to the earth. All right? It has to be there for time and season, for day and night, for signs, okay, and seasons and days and years, okay, which we are going to speak about now. Thank you, Lord. 17. And God set them, 16, sorry. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. And He made the stars also. So He's speaking about the sun and the moon here. The sun, the greater light to rule the day, the moon, the lesser light to rule the night. And He made the stars also as form of lights too. Okay? So you have to understand that these were made in the firmaments of the heaven, meaning up there, the level of strata. There's a level of strata, okay, that they were made there as illumination. They are illuminary in nature. They were not add substance and objects. They are illuminary. They were made there. Okay? So God made two great lights. All right? They were made there. The way the firmament was made, so the lights were made. They are illuminary. They are illumination. Okay? They are not, you can, even though you can see them, but it's not something you can go and grab or hold or stay on or stand on or I don't know if you get my point. So they are illuminary. You can see them, but then it's not something you can go and grab. They were created as lights that you can see their form, the way they were made and created. They were made, all right? And God, 17 now, and God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light upon the earth. Giving light upon the earth, all right? And to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. So, I've said it earlier in our part 7. We're going to then treat things relating to animals and human beings, all right? That will inhabit the dry land that was asked to appear, all right? So we're going to treat it extensively, and I trust God to give us understanding. But the main primary reason of this part 6 is to bring insights to you about the secondary lights, or the second category of lights created or made in form of sun and moon and stars in the firmaments of the heaven, meaning at a level that is above the normal levels of the firmaments or of the heavens, in the firmaments of the heavens. And they were made there for reasons, for seasons, for day, for night, okay, for years. You see, their rotation or their movements or their performance, the way God has created it, is what determines all those things, for seasons, for day, for night, for years. All right. So, and they were made luminary. They are illuminations. They are illumination. Okay. So you have to understand that, and they were supplied there to. They were made there to supply light on the heads. Okay. And also, they have their purposes, they have their advantage, and there are side effects of them based on the exploration you do over them or on them or near them or through them. All right? So, I wouldn't want to go into all of those details, but the understanding I wanted to know is this category of secondary light is different from the one made at first when He said, let there be light. And there was light and there was separation of light and darkness. All right? All right, thank you. This is the end of part 6. We'll see in part 7. Thank you.